Hello MotoGP fans, welcome back to ZNGP today. With Ducati's highly anticipated decision looming over the MotoGP paddock, Davide Tardozzi offers insights into the selection process and discusses the merits of potential candidates. As the tension mounts ahead of Mugello, Tardozzi's remarks shed light on the complexities of the decision-making process. As Ducati deliberates over its 2025 rider lineup, Aprilia CEO Massimo Rivola emphasizes the team's readiness to explore all options, including the potential acquisition of Marc Marquez. With Aleix Espargaro's impending retirement and Maverick Vinales' contract status in question, Aprilia remains vigilant in its pursuit of top-tier talent. With Ducati's impending decision looming over the MotoGP grid, KTM's Beirer weighs in on the potential impact on his team's roster. Amidst speculation surrounding riders like Jorge Martin and Marc Marquez, KTM remains focused on maximizing the potential of its existing talent pool. Pedro Acosta, the rising star of MotoGP, shares his thoughts on his career, friendships, and the legendary riders who have left their mark on the sport. From his admiration for Valentino Rossi to his memories of the Red Bull Rookies Cup, Acosta provides insights into his journey in motorcycle racing. Don't forget to click subscribe button and the bell icon for MotoGP news update. As Ducati deliberates over its 2025 rider lineup, Tardozzi refrains from revealing personal preferences, but acknowledges the exceptional qualities of the contenders. With each rider possessing unique strengths and characteristics, the decision becomes increasingly challenging for Ducati's management. 3 crazy, exceptional drivers. All 3 are very good, all 3 with incredible characteristics. I will never tell you who I get along with. Quote from Davide Tardozzi. Despite the anticipation surrounding Mugello as a potential announcement venue, Tardozzi emphasizes Ducati's meticulous approach to the decision. With numerous factors to consider, including past performance, present form, and individual character, Ducati remains committed to thorough deliberation. There is no deadline, there is ongoing reasoning. A lot of things will have to be really discussed between us, Tardozzi told. While speculation swirls around Ducati's decision, Pecco Bagnaia remains focused on his own performance. Recognizing the importance of a competitive teammate, Bagnaia's mindset reflects his champion status and humility, according to Tardozzi. Having a fast driver next to him in the box can only help you, he says it with conscience, Tardozzi said by Motosan. Addressing rumors about Marc Marquez's potential inclusion in Ducati's official team, Tardozzi highlights Marquez's universal appeal within the MotoGP community. While acknowledging varying opinions about each contender, Tardozzi underscores Marquez's popularity and acknowledges Ducati's admiration for the 8-time world champion. Who doesn't like Marc Marquez? That we like Marc is obvious, otherwise he wouldn't be one of those 3, concluded from Davide Tardozzi. As Ducati navigates the complexities of its decision-making process, the MotoGP world eagerly awaits the announcement of its 2025 rider lineup. With Tardozzi's insights providing a glimpse into the deliberations, anticipation continues to build ahead of what promises to be a pivotal moment in the sport's history. Stay tuned for further developments as the saga unfolds at Mugello and beyond. Aprilia CEO Massimo Rivola underscores the team's proactive stance in evaluating potential roster changes. Amidst speculation surrounding Ducati's decision, Aprilia remains open to all possibilities, emphasizing the importance of readiness and flexibility in navigating the competitive landscape. We are prepared for any option. You have to be prepared, attentive, and look to see what they rule out, which will be an optimal choice. Quote from Massimo Rivola. While addressing the uncertainty surrounding Maverick Vinales' contract renewal, Rivola expresses his admiration for the Spanish rider's contributions to the team. Despite Vinales' recent successes on the track, Aprilia remains committed to retaining his services for the foreseeable future. Maverick for me is still part of the continuity. I am a fan of Maverick, Rivola told. Rivola acknowledges the intrigue surrounding Ducati's impending decision and its potential impact on the MotoGP landscape. With Ducati's choice expected to reverberate throughout the paddock, Aprilia remains attentive to developments while maintaining its focus on strategic planning. I am curious, like all of you, to see what Ducati's decision will be, Rivola concluded. Former MotoGP champion Jorge Lorenzo offers insights into Ducati's decision-making process, suggesting a strategic approach to retaining key talent. With Ducati potentially accommodating both Martin and Marquez within its lineup, Lorenzo's analysis adds depth to the ongoing speculation surrounding rider movements. I think Gigi D'Allegna is very intelligent, very cunning. If I were them, I would do it like this. Quote from Jorge Lorenzo. As the MotoGP community eagerly awaits Ducati's decision, Aprilia stands poised to capitalize on emerging opportunities within the rider market. With strategic planning and a commitment to excellence, Aprilia remains steadfast in its pursuit of success on and off the track. Stay tuned for further developments as the saga unfolds in the coming weeks. Beirer adopts a neutral stance when discussing KTM's potential recruitment of Jorge Martin or Marc Marquez. Preferring to avoid portraying himself as the decision-maker, Beirer emphasizes the importance of protecting and nurturing KTM's current riders amidst the ongoing speculation. I didn't want to look like the important guy that a guy like Martin or Marquez might have. It was my time to protect our pilots. Quote from Beirer. KTM's primary focus lies in developing the talents of its existing quartet of riders. With riders like Brad Binder, Jack Miller, and Augusto Fernandez already under their banner, KTM aims to elevate their performance levels and maximize their potential on the track. Our greatest motivation is to bring our 4 riders to their level of performance. Our motivation at this point in the year is to take our 4 boys to the highest level, Beirer told by Motosan. The anticipation surrounding Ducati's decision extends beyond the paddock, with managers and riders alike awaiting the outcome. Beirer acknowledges the potential ripple effects of Ducati's decision, highlighting the possibility of managerial movements and the ensuing domino effect across the MotoGP landscape. Even the people at Ducati and the Ducati riders are waiting for the decisions. The managers will start running, especially those who do not get the red point, Beirer said. As the MotoGP paddock braces for Ducati's decision, KTM remains committed to nurturing its existing talent while closely monitoring developments in the rider market. With Beirer's measured approach and focus on internal development, KTM aims to navigate the evolving landscape of MotoGP with strategic precision. Stay tuned for further updates as the off-season unfolds, shaping the future of motorcycle racing's premier class. Pedro Acosta reflects on the recent improvements within his team and the significance of his birthday celebration amidst the announcement of Aleix Espargaro's retirement. He emphasizes the importance of nurturing relationships within the paddock, highlighting the sentimental value of long-standing connections. It's always sad. Besides, he has become very sentimental and I am a very crybaby. But the truth is, today was a day to cry. Quote from Pedro Acosta. Acosta discusses his current team and his reluctance to consider sports psychology, preferring to rely on his own intuition and the guidance of his team. He reflects on his time in the Red Bull Rookies Cup and expresses nostalgia for the competition, which he credits for shaping his racing career. The Rookies Cup is what I miss the most. If it wasn't for that day, I would be fishing with my father right now, Acosta told. When asked to choose between Valentino Rossi and Marc Marquez, Acosta expresses his admiration for Rossi, citing a personal connection and the significant impact Rossi has had on the sport. He acknowledges Rossi's influence in shaping MotoGP and guiding younger riders like himself. I think Rossi has been the one who has moved MotoGP. I think he is the father of the entire paddock, Acosta's statement. Acosta shares his thoughts on legendary riders like Dani Pedrosa and Casey Stoner, highlighting their talents and the impact they've had on MotoGP. He expresses a desire to share the track with Stoner, and imagines the experience of being teammates with riders like Valentino Rossi. Teammate, I think Dani Pedrosa. He was one of those chosen to make history, but it was a shame that due to injuries he couldn't do it, Acosta concluded. Pedro Acosta's journey in MotoGP is not only defined by his on-track success, but also by his appreciation for the sport's rich history and the legends who have shaped it. As he continues to make strides in his career, his admiration for riders like Valentino Rossi and Dani Pedrosa serves as a testament to their enduring legacy in the world of motorcycle racing. Stay tuned for more insights from this rising star as he navigates the challenges and triumphs of the MotoGP circuit. Thank you for watching ZNGP today, and this is your MotoGP news update. See you in the next video.